Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. I wanted to make a point here that I have made in the past. But, you know, first of all, before I even get into that, I appreciate police officers. I appreciate law enforcement personnel, first responders. They do a fantastic job. I'm a big supporter of our law enforcement. And like I say, I think they do a really important job. As people ran away from the fight, they ran towards the fight. And I got to tell you, from being in some messed up situations in my life, running towards the fight, it's pretty scary, and not everyone would do it. There's people that are not brave enough to be able to do that. So the cops that took down that dirtbag in Ohio, great job. You guys did a fantastic job. I mean, it's just fantastic. But I wanted to make a point about this because I said this several times. Personal protection, conceal carry, and protecting yourself is so important, because in this case, Ohio, and it has happened in multiple other places, even though they responded extremely fast, very, very fast, very, very effective. People were brave. People did everything. I mean, everything they could do to protect the people. Still 9 people die. I mean, it's just horrific. People die. And it's one of those things that when a situation happens, an actor, shooter, actor, killer is targeting innocent people and committing those horrific attacks. I mean, a person could kill a lot of people before cops show up. And that's an example. I remember I had a conversation with my pastor years ago, and I say, somebody takes a gun out in church, people are going to die. That is not the question. I mean, the answer is simple. People will die. There is going to be a period before somebody with a concealed carry or somebody, police officers get here, and unfortunately, people will die. That's just how it goes. I mean, I wasn't trying to be negative or anything like that, but when somebody makes that decision, what we can do is to mitigate, and, you know, by stopping that person as fast as we can, mitigate how many people that person is going to shoot. Because, I mean, you can predict the future. If you could predict the future, you could stop him, but we just can't do that, right? So the thing about that when you become an armed citizen, you have that ability to respond very quickly to protect your family and protect yourself. Again, no matter how good the cops are going to do, people are going to get shot, and it's just going to be a really bad time, right? So when you take your responsibility, when you make a decision to carry your gun, when you take the decision to take charge of your personal security, the chances of you surviving a situation drastically increase. Another point that I wanted to make is that cops are police officers, and they're going to have a lot of information to process, and they are going to make the best decision on what they know at that particular moment, right? They're going to try to make the best decision based on what they have in the radio, based on what information they got coming up, based on what they know. They're going to make the best decision they can. The problem with that is that the best decision that they make in that situation, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to be your best decision for you. And I give you an example right now. Let's say for whatever reason, there's a mass amount of people on my left and there's not that many on my right. Maybe some police officers make a decision that, hey, you know what? We want to go left, right? To protect these people. There's more people there. The possibility of the killer coming there is probably higher because mass killers are usually looking for a majority of people, right? So they may go to my left. Well, what about if you're on the right and the killer happen to go that way? Again, cops make the best decision they could based on the information they have. They move to the left, but you find yourself on the right with the active killer, right? So again, not saying that they wanted to make the wrong decision. They didn't want to protect you. They didn't want to help you protect your life or anything like that. Just saying that they made the best decision they could with the information they have. And that best decision may not be the best decision for yourself. But when you have a gun, you have an opportunity. When you have a gun, you have a chance to survive. You have an opportunity to defend yourself in a better capacity. You know, you face a guy with a gun with your hands, you're gonna get shot. You face a guy with a gun, you have a chance to survive the situation as well as your family. You put up some training to that gun. Now you have a gun, you have proper training, you have proper tactics. Your level of getting better or surviving, your surviving level gets higher and higher as you conduct training, as you conduct, you have the proper equipment and all that. So a lot of guys, you know, a lot of the gun haters say, well, cops are going to be there to help you. Well, cops are going to be there obviously, and they're going to do a great job, and no doubt about that. I don't mean to bash police officers at all, but there is nothing better than you taking responsibility for your actions and responsibility for your personal protection, because that is the best way to survive a situation. You accepting that responsibility for yourself and your family. I know I bash on this all the time, guys, but I truly believe it. And I truly believe that, for example, in Ohio, as I saw the video, I was just so upset to see that video. I was really upset. It was just painful. It was sad. Like, I wanted to cry seeing people running for their life. And bless the good Lord, cops showed up, put him down. But I thought to myself, no one there has a gun. No one there has a gun to stop him. The same thing in El Paso and Walmart. You know, I remember that Saturday, I went to Target. I left my house with a Glock 19. But again, you know, you having that firearm, you could easily assume responsibility of your protection. And if you feel comfortable enough, you may be able to assume responsibility of other people, and you may be able to save people's life. You know, gun hater says that gun kill people, gun is murdering our kids here. And I said something else. I said that gun could use to kill somebody, but could also use to defend people. Obviously, cops show up with guns to protect people. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.